Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about poopy. Yes, poopy. Why are we talking about poopy? Because poopy is important. We all know this. Everybody poops, but not everybody talks about pooping, and that's something that needs to change. It definitely needs to change because pooping is very important. Actually, it is more important than just about any other aspect of your health. Your intestinal health is probably the most important. When you think about it, the process of eliminating your waste, if that's not going efficiently, that's going to affect just about every other process in your body. That's why many people, including myself, agree that gastrointestinal health is more important than mental health. So I don't know about you, but this definitely goes for me and my girlfriend. When we have to poop and we haven't pooped in a while, we are angry. We are very angry people. It definitely can affect your mood and your mental health. So a clean colon, a clean mind. Now, this tip will be divided in two sections. One, I'm not going to go too much into because there's a lot of other videos on it. And then the other is just a technique that I like to use that will work for some of you, not all of you. So let's begin. Now, first one I want to get into is a pooping technique. Now, most people just sit on the toilet, and that's actually like the number one cause of colon cancer is because people are sitting on the toilet. Now, what happens is when you're sitting on the toilet, like if you imagine like my knuckles, it's your butt right there. You're not there's like a little bit like where the bottom side of my hand is. There's poop right there in your intestines, and you don't have the gravitational leverage that you need to get it all out. So a little bit of poop gets backed up in there every single time you poop like that, and years later you get fucking colon cancer. And what you want to do is squat on the toilet. And I know it sounds weird, but like I said, there's a lot of videos on this, so I'm not going to go too into detail. But I started this maybe 4 years ago, and I was like, you know what? I heard a few people talk about it. I laughed my ass off the first time I heard about it, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking try it because I happened to be really constipated that one summer, and I was like, you know what? It's worth a shot, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And after, I thought to myself, I am never sitting down the toilet ever again. It is actually very important because what happens, like, go back to the hand thing, when you squat. Now it's kind of, imagine my knuckles, my butthole right there. Now, in a squatting position, all that poop that's on the underside, it's pointing down. It's not lying on its side. Now it's pointing like this, where it can fucking evacuate. Now trust me, watch some other videos on it. I'm totally not explaining it the most proper way, but I can promise you it works. Now, point number 2, and this isn't gonna be applicable to all of you. Probably only about half of you. It really depends. So usually with people, when it comes to poop and anxiety, there's two types of people. There's one who, like, when you get anxious or nervous or whatever, you start pooping like crazy, like it's just like it unleashes the floodgates. And there's the other type person that, if you get anxious or nervous, it just locks it up like a fucking vault, and nothing's coming through. So this is for group number 1. If you're group number 2, you can just turn off the video right now because this isn't going to apply to you. But for group number 1, who get the anxious poopies, like usually like running crazy diarrhea or just like it just comes out, I'm one of those people too. This is a technique that I devised for when I'm constipated, to use that to our advantage. So if you're one of those people, oh hi boo boo, that's my kitty. So if you're one of those people, and you find yourself constipated, or you like you really have to poop and you just can't. Sorry, I think my kitty is constipated right now. If you find yourself on the toilet and nothing just come out, what I want you to do is close your eyes and think back to the time when you had the most anxiety, and preferably the time when you had the most anxiety, which then led to you pooping like crazy minutes afterwards. And I really feel the emotions you felt, really go back to that situation, whatever it is. Just relive those moments that gave you the anxiety, that gave you the literal butterflies in your stomach, because those butterflies are what pushes your poopy out. Now I use this, I mean, whenever it happens, maybe like once a week, once every other week, I don't know, but it works like a charm. Like I feel like I have to poop and there's just no way of coming out. I relax, close my eyes, take myself back to that horrific fucking moment in my life, and within 2 minutes, like, the poops start coming. Like, cause I'm not quite sure why, but the rush of endorphins, maybe adrenaline, it gets things going. So if you can properly visualize and get yourself back to that moment, you'll be able to get your poopies going. So that's my little tip for today. Thank you for watching. And just a side note, if you guys are still watching, I know the camera is still shaky and shit, and it's probably not the best quality. I know I don't have the best recording equipment and stuff right now. I don't even have a place to fucking put this thing, so that's why it's a little shaky. But that's gonna change very soon. I'm gonna be moving soon. Gonna have a whole setup. Everything's gonna be better. So just bear with me, stick with me. Hopefully you don't have sticky poopies, and things are gonna be better. So thank you for watching again. Happy pooping. God bless.